My name is Elora de Redencourt, and I'm a postdoctoral research associate in the Department of Economics at Princeton University. The original coverage of the FLSA was to industries that affect interstate commerce. And the concept of what industries affect interstate commerce has been loosened dramatically over time. But there's one area where the FLSA currently still does not apply, and that is to home health care workers. Home health care workers are predominantly immigrant workers and workers of color. So we believe that expanding FLSA coverage to that group of workers could potentially help address inequality between that group of workers and other workers in the labor market. And similarly, raising the minimum wage today would likely have a larger impact on Black workers than other workers in the economy, and that might help reduce racial inequality. So one challenge of studying wage issues in the 1960s in the US is the lack of data on hourly wages. For this project, where we wanted to understand the impact of minimum wage policies on the hourly earnings distribution, we digitized over 1,000 hourly earnings distributions that were published in BLS, Bureau of Labor Statistics, industry wage reports in the 1960s. That allowed us to examine the number of workers in very fine hourly wage bins, 5 and 10 cent bins, for different industries, regions, occupations, and genders. That allowed us to estimate the effects of the reform on the number of jobs at those various points in the earnings distribution. Those data are now publicly available on our websites, and we encourage researchers to continue to use them to study other questions regarding wages in this context.